Capcom Pro Tour 2017, presented by PlayStation 4, brought to you by Zowie, a brand by BenQ, the official monitor of the Capcom Pro Tour. Razer, the official Street Fighter V fight stick of the Capcom Pro Tour. HyperX, the official headset of the Capcom Pro Tour. And Twitch, home of the Capcom Pro Tour.
All right, so right now we have Darth Skaro, who is actually a local Austin player. I believe he plays Juri.
Ah, sweet.
So he comes out to the arcade UFO Rambats. Definitely, knows his combos, knows how to play. Definitely not on the level of his opponent.
Ah, well, few people are. Few people are on the level of Liquid NuckleDu.
I would say maybe almost none.
I think that's accurate. We mentioned before that we think that Punk might be the best. Certainly, he's in that conversation of the best. But look, NuckleDu, as the reigning Capcom Cup champion, he obviously is in that conversation as well.
Round one.
All right, so NuckleDu may have picked Birdie. It looks like he did.
It looks like he did.
I have never seen this out of NuckleDu.
And not only that, but it just seems like a weird character for NuckleDu. I know he plays Mika and he plays Guile. Two pretty different characters, but still, I feel like Birdie is a different beast altogether.
Well, Birdie's been this. I think Marn kind of started the discussion of, is Birdie actually really good, after Problem X actually won a major the other week with him. So I'm not sure how much of that is trolling, how much of it is true, but the character definitely has a lot of tools.
I was talking with Mena RD, very, very strong Birdie out of the Caribbean, and he said that he thinks that Birdie only loses 3 matches.
Interesting. That would definitely mean he was quite the strong character.
Absolutely.
And NuckleDu's Birdie seems to be doing just fine. I mean, this is a character where if you have solid fundamentals in this game, you probably will do pretty well. He has obviously the longest pokes in the game, probably other than Dawson.
Right.
Strong anti-airs, really good mix-up game. He has all the basic tools there. His weakness is mostly, once you've gotten in on him, his defensive options are a little weaker.
Right. He is slow in movement if he doesn't have trigger going. But, yeah, I mean, I feel like he's pretty good. I've never felt like he was a terrible character, so I don't know. But,
yeah,
I mean, honestly, the reason I was talking with NRD is that I don't know enough about Birdie in Season 2. I know what his changes are, but I have, until Mena and until Problem X won a couple tournaments with him, I hadn't even seen the character in Season 2, so I don't know.
So one big thing about Birdie that you'll see NuckleDu do a lot and has done a lot already is that his jab is the range of a medium, but the recovery of a jab, making it one of the hardest to punish yet longest pokes in the game.
Man, interrupted. Darth Skaro had a chance in Super. Do with the delayed attack. Wow. Still going in.
And once Birdie has you in the corner, obviously you can't walk out of that
huge
all the
chance!
time. And an optimal combo from Darth Skaro. Really, really heads up play there, punishing that for all the damage he could get.
And no meter spent. He had the Super, could have just taken it, but very, very smartly saved it. And he's in a good spot.
So he's managed to get the V-skill charge off at this point, but none of the Fuhajin charges. Juri, a character who needs to obviously store up a couple of her moves in advance.
Ooh, that range was just out of where she wanted it to be.
The corner dominance from NuckleDu.
Safe stuff. Yeah, that's a very common thing that Birdies will look for. Still harassing in the corner. Wants that stun! Well, really, the death. And now Skaro, maybe a chance.
Alright, NuckleDu waking up. Any even slight touch will kill Juri at this point, although V-reversals cannot kill.
That can! It can!
The overhead! NuckleDu did such a great job in the corner there. Birdie's normals, as I said, are really hard to punish, and they have very small boxes with which you can hit them on startup. So if he does a normal on block, even if it's minus and you try to whiff punish it, he can just hit another button right after, buffer it into the headbutt, and you're right back in the corner.
Yeah, when he comes in with that EX dash punch, it's only a -2. And he was at this range where it's hard for people to counter poke after that. Very few characters can punish it outright, but on top of that, you just can't really take advantage of it. So oftentimes people will look for, as the Birdie, the whiff punish stands strong against the counter poke. Exactly what Du brought out.
It's a concept kind of unique to him where he can be minus and still somewhat at advantage.
I feel like we're talking about Birdie a lot after having said, I don't know, is he good or not? Seems pretty good right now, but it is NuckleDu. It is NuckleDu. And Juri, look, I think Juri is a very fun character, but you mentioned, I think one of the problems for her is she has to spend a lot of the round charging up. whether it's with the Fuhijins or with the V-skill, she's not playing the game she wants to play until, 10, 20 seconds into the round oftentimes.
Not at all, and another problem for her versus Birdie is that when she's charging those up, she's totally vulnerable, and Birdie's huge normals are going to be enough, or his rush punch is enough to, punish her every time.
Ah, man, there's that jab. This should be it. No! No! Okay, make it cool.
All right, walking in, goes for the frame trap string. Du has not really been mashing on defense, though.
No, he's been very patient. I don't think he's felt threatened enough. Can comes out. No, it's not a projectile. It's not going to...
Yeah, it's like its own entity. It just doesn't disappear until it's been blocked.
Ooh.
And a throw out of the... That's very rare to get thrown out of Bullhorn. The hitbox usually goes quite far backwards. Gets the can out again. I'd like to see Skaro punish that.
Oh, there you go.
And that's probably going to kill him, yep.
What would have been tough to punish? Maybe Super in that situation if you're Juri at that range. I don't know if it would have worked.
Maybe
honestly.
not, or the EX Fuhijin kick, something. I'm not positive. I'm not a Juri player, but
Right.
NuckleDu's Birdie looked pretty good there, Was not bad at all.
Yeah. He had a lot of control over what the character wants to do. There were very few jumps forward. He clearly had some setups. He